Incoming transmission from Latveria.
Okay, requesting immediate aid! Please!
Okay.
Request denied. Setting new course for Caliston.
Many decisions lie ahead. None of them easy.
Welcome back, guys. Yeah, Spirit is kicking it. Nice. Oh, I'm in the wrong effing window. 1 second, sorry, you guys. That's more like it. I was like doubling myself up. I'm like, why? I'm capturing the wrong window. Well, that happens when you do a switch right before you have to go on stream. Things like that can happen. Hello. Welcome to more Mass Effect. Okay, so where were we? Last Monday. We started. We ran all the missions. We found the the beacon. After we found the beacon, back to the Citadel, and now we're doing all Citadel stuff. I basically had... Oh, and I got the boys. Let's look. So we got Rex has now joined the crew. Exposed Saren, so we need to go see Fist. So other things we need to deal with. We need the consort. Oh, I need to do that. Unusual readings. Scan the keepers. The Zeltons. Oh yes, I have, but I've done a bunch of those. This is back down. I need it out. Oh, this is a requisition. Oh, keeper.
1 sec. Looking you up.
I don't feel selling stuff yet.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sure is.
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah, so he's willing to sell me like the best of the best of the best. It's a Tsunami X. Garrus has something better. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Well, wait, does he have licenses?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Excellent.
I don't know if he does. Oh, I also make my camera. He only has human stuff. Oh, he's got all the licenses, though. We won't worry about stuff yet until we figure out what we need. I'm playing like the New Game Plus version. I've never actually done this. I don't think it's really gonna. I don't think there's any negatives. It just will actually make things slightly easier, which is not a bad thing because I'm kind of, we just kind of run through it. We want story, especially in this one. It's one last run. Let's feel like a superhero.
So how about it, Gareth? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
There we go. Yes, that's the concept. One last run with the bad graphics. I probably won't even get into 2 or 3 because I'm only playing on Mondays. And as you say, when you look at it, 2 and 3 aren't good. 2 and 3 will be improved, but they won't be as improved as this one. This one, I'm expecting 1 to be the biggest upgrade. I mean, I think everybody. It has to be. Okay, so we need to go see Fist, but I think I have a couple other things I could do first. So the last thing I did on last Monday was get my good friend Rex there, who's one of my favorite characters in the whole series.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Oh, I mean, to say it kind of has to. It's as I say, it's even with the upgrades for because we're it just looks smoky. Like, I'm not sure if you can see it as much because it depends on how big your screen is and what's the resolution. But you can see it's yeah, it is what it is. It's amazing though. I really like it. Zelton.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but
Yes.
I am here on business and cannot be distracted right
I hope
now.
that. I hope that.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Yeah, I love
Sure,
Mass
yes.
Mass Effect 2 is my
What
favorite.
do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
There's a lot of fan fiction in Mass Effect 3, which I like. I
This
actually
is
enjoyed it.
difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed,
I love the Elcor.
Discover my
You'll be
secret.
fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this
Alright,
information.
so, sorry. I'm going to
Startle
put my 2 cents in a
realization.
second as soon as we're done this talk.
I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me,
Okay.
I must go now.
Don't worry.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
I
Doubtful.
think last time I was Renegade Femshep, so I'm going to be
We hope.
pretty nice Femshep this time.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
Okay, here's my opinion of the Mass Effect series. The 3, I'm not even going into Andromeda, which
Do not listen
would take a whole
to them.
video to say what I liked, what I disliked. 1 has the best story. It's concise, it's to the point, it's easy to get, you understand it. They keep the team small, you get to know them all, you can interact, you can basically have 2 separate teams, it works. 2, the story gets a little fluffier, but there's nothing wrong with it, the story's still good. The team gets huge, but somehow it works. So 3, they bring the story. The story is still not as good, but I enjoyed it. I liked where it goes, the choices you make. You feel like you have your choices. Your choices make real differences in where they go. 3, they get the team smaller again. You feel more like you're on rails in 3. Like you don't really you have less choices. Like you're like, I have to do this next. I have to do this next. DLC helps. I guess like without the DLC, yeah, no, but with the DLC it helps. There's more stuff to do. 3 is probably the most intense in certain areas because some of the enemies are like they get the enemies right in 3. The enemies are terrifying in 3. Banshees and but the endings feels like you don't like it's a pick one of 3 ending. But you know it's I don't hate 3. I love all 3 games, but I think this has the best story, and therefore the graphically obviously this one needed. I mean, things get fixed over time. BioWare was probably a relatively small company at the time.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Alright, so we will go see Asara. So the only other things we need to do. I don't know where I'll... Oh, was there a keeper in there? If there was a keeper in there, I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna go out get all the keepers. I don't know if it really matters. No, there's nothing there. Well, yeah, I mean, but the unfortunate thing, or the fortunate thing, or whatever, is if we're getting a Mass Effect 4 and it's a direct sequel, there's no way they can implicate like all your endings and everything. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna have to pick a canon ending. At least that's my opinion. If they somehow do it otherwise, then good for them. But I mean, and I'm okay with it. Yes. Oh no, for sure. Yep. That you're. Well, and there were stuff that happened. It just. Sorry. I don't think that. The problem was that it wasn't like your actions in 1 and 2 didn't impact 3. They did, but it was just in such minor ways. You do something in 1, and then like in 3, that person sends you a letter or something. Or a quick message. What background you chose can really reflect people talking to you. I'd never picked the spacer background before, and then I think it was in 3. All of a sudden, I got like a call from my mom, or like information on my on Shepard's mom, and she's like alive, and she's sending you messages. She's still running a ship out there, and I was like, oh, I've never actually chose this choice before. I already got her.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
Do I need to go talk to her?
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Well, you're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
I don't know if we have access or not. Apparently we do.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Yeah, I agree. It's really subtle. But I mean, so it's not like hitting you in the face with like 18 different endings.
I expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Of course.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives.
And even the ending itself in 3 is a little subtle. They just like they show you who's alive.
It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you.
Yes.
This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become.
But if you don't play 1, and probably if you don't do this, then she probably wouldn't do anything with you.
Quite a gift, Sha'ira.
Or she wouldn't recognize you.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words.
I mean, I think people would have
Here,
been
Commander.
happier if they had gotten
In
like
light
a
of your
Fallout
efforts with
3
the
or
Alpha
Fallout
Ambassador,
New Vegas
I would
in the
like you
end.
to have this
Like,
small trinket.
because you did this happened, but
What is it?
who cares?
A small mystery.
I like that, but even Fallout doesn't
I've
do
never
that
learned
anymore.
its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Here,
Remember my words.
have you ever played New Vegas or Fallout 3? And if you haven't, like, it's fine. But at the end of the game, when you finish, there's like you finish and there's like a narrator comes and talks, and there's certain like little side quests or people that really didn't really matter that much, but if you did something with this faction and helped them out and did certain things, then they're like, this is how they ended up. And if you didn't, then they ended up this way. And there could be multiple choices, and they did this for all the different people that were close to you and all the different factions. It was interesting and fun, and it was very variable depending on your playthrough. I think people would have liked that. I mean, because it really gives you a lot of closure of what happens to individual characters. But I don't think it's necessary in a game like Mass Effect. But, I mean, like they allude to things. They don't say, "Oh, the humans or the humans with the aliens became super friends," and they because Shepard destroyed the original. Yeah, you know what I mean. They don't say that kind of stuff. So I mean, and I don't know when people are like, I wanted more our stuff to matter. Is that what they wanted to matter? They wanted like to know cause and effect, like, you know, because Shepard went one way in this quest, it was so important that it meant this happened in the end. Like, they want butterfly effect type stuff. I don't know. I mean, I played the original ending in Mass Effect 3 before they did the update, and I didn't hate it. Then I played the updated one, and I was like, okay, it's different, but I never actually found it would be that different. Maybe because I played them like, you know, months apart. Maybe if I played them I think I'd have to see the endings, the original ending versus the updated free DLC. Like, hey, we fixed the ending, to see what the differences are. But I mean, the one thing I disliked about it is, and because part of the reason is because at this point I don't have it. The DLC, or not the DLC, the multiplayer. I liked Mass Effect multiplayer, but you basically were forced to continuously play Mass Effect multiplayer in order to get like the best ending you wanted, because
must be hard for you, Garrus. Knowing that the person behind
you had to get your preparedness level up to a certain rate.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turing.
They updated that. So you didn't, but if you do a whole bunch of DLC or whatever, you're fine with it. Because I'd never gotten the Shepard survives ending. Which, if they're gonna pick if they have to pick a canon ending, I hope that's the one. Shepard survives would be a cool ending. Not that you necessarily have to get to play as Shepard, but the fact that Shepard survived and there's some sort of direct connection between Shepard and Mass Effect 4, not being like dead Shepard. I think that would be cool, because that actually was an ending. Shepard can live. You have to do a lot to get Shepard to live. Here's something I've never done: a Mordin lives ending. So my understanding, and so this tells you how choices matter. So my understanding, to get Mordin to live, and there's probably more to it, you have to kill Rex in this game. In 2, you have to. I think in 2 you have to get rid of the data. You have to betray the Krogans, and then basically make sure, and you have to convince Mordin not to go up in the tower. He won't go up in the tower. You'll still get the information. The Krogans still think you've saved them, so they'll still participate in the war, because you can't trick Rex, but you can trick Rex's brother. and apparently Morden can live. I've never been able to do that because I feel really bad for everybody. I love Rex. Rex is one of my favorite characters. I like the Krogan. The Krogan are this weird. The Krogan is great. Krogan's one of the great stories in this game. In that you fear them, worry about them, and yet feel sorry for them at the same time. They're really well written. So are the Quarians. The races, the space races, are really well written in this game. That's one thing that didn't happen well in the, at least for me, in Andromeda. I didn't really care for the Angara. And the enemies were just bad guys for the most part. What's this? Oh, yeah. Alright, so what are our choices right now? I think we go this way. Citadel, the Fan, I need Keepers, and Emily Wong. Okay. Put a save down. We're pretty superhero-y right now. Because, I'm playing like New Game Plus. We're pretty superhero. Just fine. This should not be a battle. Last time we got here, we got in a fight because of Saren's people.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, we're not even getting touched.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Save yourself.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
I literally did already shoot them, but you know, I got some Paragon points. Manual.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Smart move.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with
Oh, that would be awesome if
face to face
hacking is like across. Are they changing it up? Because it's like different in all three games. It's not bad in any of them, but it's not great in any of them either.
Even I don't know his true identity.
It's almost too easy in 2.
She didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
I hope that. How about weapons and weapons? If they could uniform that and armor, whether we have it or not.
Give me the location now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets.
She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
I kind of like the fact that you can change armors up in this one. Makes the
Shadow
you have
Broker paid
some
me to
variance in how the
I don't leave jobs half done.
he surrendered.
Don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself.
I like Rex stuff.
Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
Okay,
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
yeah, but I need. Take off. I think it's a fight still here too, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Okay, I could never do it like this before because like we literally had no armor. Who's raiding? Sorry, I can't even see it. Oh, it's Maj. Hey, Maj. Hope you're having a great day. So the grind is over for the day. Sorry, we're on a time crunch here. Let's go save Tally, then I'll give you a shout out. Hope you guys are having a great day. That was nice seeing some Final Fantasy 14. Lots of people playing that these days. Nice. We gotta go save Tally.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker?
Yeah, it's kind of nice when you have, if you're playing a multiplayer game and
Where's the evidence?
there's people with you.
The deal's off.
Whenever I've had like games that could be multiplayer, I've always had to grind them. I mean, normally they're ones I play solo, and how they play solo will really depend on if I end up liking them or not.
Just set me up.
Like massive or like Monster Hunter World, like we were talking earlier. I could play solo with that, so.
Were you hurt in the fight?
And then join groups of strangers for what I couldn't.
I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
I think if we had the Dapper crew back then, and
for saving my life, but not here.
I would have really enjoyed Monster Hunter World even more because a big crew of people who are like fighting in the same monsters and teaming up against like the special events would have been cool. But c'est la vie.
You're not
I enjoyed the
making
game.
my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many? Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
She can help us.
Making your day, Ambassador.
I also hated Udina.
She has information linking Saren to
Knowing
the
what
death.
I could, we could have just killed him right here and just,
Maybe
get away
you
with
better
it.
Start at the beginning, Miss.
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage, my rite of passage into adulthood.
Please continue.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began.
I know all
to
about the
reports of
pilgrimages because
Geth.
I played this game multiple
Since
times.
I drove my people into exile. The Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for
Some
one
people
to
don't
become
like Tally's
separated from its
voice
unit.
or
Then I disabled it.
Liara's
and removed
voice,
its
but I
memory
think
core.
they both have like.
I thought the Geth
I think
fried
they're
their
both
memory
well
cores
voice
when they
acted,
died.
even in this one.
Some kind of defense mechanism.
Is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Anyway, while we're doing this, I'll give Maj a good shout out here.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice.
Once again, anyway, thanks
This
again for
proves
the.
He was involved in the attack.
In 2, it depends on what you choice at the end of 1. But he is definitely in it in 2. In 3, he's
He said Eden Prime brought
he's
him one
not
step
the he's not
closer
like the
to
main
finding
bad
the
guy,
conduit.
but like yeah, he is a
Any
bad.
idea
He
what that means?
ends up
Conduit
being
must have
part
something
of
to
the
do with
bad
the beacon.
guys.
Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait,
But
there's
yes,
more.
I mean,
Saren wasn't working alone.
you understand. He knows the politics, so he kind of he's a politician. He totally is what he is, and he's what BioWare at the time. I mean, there were people who were writing the game thought of politicians. They were.
I don't recognize that other voice. The one talking about
they were a little two-faced, and they had to work the system and.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000
And you kind of see that
years ago.
with all politicians
the
in this
Reapers
game. They
hunted
all
the
kind of.
Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished.
They're all playing. It's
That's
playing
what the
cards,
Geth
basically.
believe.
You can't.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to.
So with
present
this
to
and
the
everything with
Council right away.
Microsoft, so has Anthem 2 been abandoned at this point? That's what I heard something about that.
You saw
I'm
me
still
in the alley,
considering
Commander.
playing
You
Anthem. I
know
can
what
play
I
it for
can
free.
do.
I've never
Let
played
me come
Anthem.
with you.
It's supposed to be not that great, but I mean,
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks.
oh, it's dead altogether. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because just
Anderson and
Microsoft
I
came
are
in
going
and
to
were
get
like,
things ready
why
for
are we?
the
Well, and it's understandable.
To collect yourself and meet us in the tower.
Because it's kind of like, as I say, here, it's kind of like for me, okay, so I'm just adding people. So who's my team? I gotta remember. So she was, I think I did Tally Rex. And Tally Rex, Garrus, Liara, no. And then all human squad. Because even if they fix Anthem and make it a playable game, there's a very limited audience, limited amount of money, whatever, that they're gonna make by people going back to it. Unless they add lots and lots and lots. Because even Fallout 76, some people went back, but is it enough to put a team on? Part of it's like what Fallout 76 is doing is it's PR. It's because if you don't fix Fallout 76, people are like, but you said you would. Not as much with No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky did get a bump back, but I think there's people who played the original No Man's Sky who never went back. But so had No Man's Sky released in a better form, it would be in better condition now. But still, it's an old game. And they still keep releasing stuff for No Man's Sky, so. Okay, let's see what equipment I have for Tally. So Rex is wearing... Yeah, he's wearing like Predator. Tally... Alright, so she's wearing like base Quarian. I had really good... Quarian. So it's 146, 147, 161... Colossus Quarian. Ooh. Which one's best? This is... 60, 225, 28. I think the last one's... I think Colossus, even at like level 5 Colossus, is the best. Equip. Ooh, yeah, it looks good too. Yeah, I need to change out all her weapons because they're gonna suck. She can have a Banshee. Oh, I think the crossfire. I gotta find the good weapons too. Oh yeah, she's a shotgun expert too. She doesn't really need one. She definitely needs a tool. I don't have one. 1 second, sorry. Okay, I need to find her a new tool. With that said, I need to equip. I need to. I'll take a combat armor point. Rex has no points. Tally. So what do I want her in? I want her in decryption. To get to hacking. Electronics. And get her to... What options does she have? There's no... Yeah, there's no, like, great... Just stuff I want to make sure she gets to, then I will auto level up the rest of the way. Okay, so I need to do her shotguns myself. Apparently they're not going to give me the shotguns. Yes, yes. That's, I mean, I heard that they're going to do that in every game, too. That, unlike, yeah, that's going to be like this one where everybody can use weapons, but, like, you're just going to have, like, you're going to be better at them if you, like this. And I liked that. I don't know why they took that away. But it is what it is. Anyway. So, maybe a shop first? Oh, guy.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard.
I remember this dude.
My name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
I'm happy to help.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Did they say why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible
Yes.
for my wife to be returned to me.
And for that reason, I tend to use, like, the
There's no
base
reason for your wife's
soldier
body to be
class
held
as my,
like
like,
this.
prime class.
Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
But as I said, I mean, like, I was also kind of, what is, like, the best version of the Citadel? It's obviously a combination, but I really love this Citadel. You feel like you move around. It feels big.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a
Like,
briefing
the
with
Citadel on
diplomatic
2
corps.
is pretty...
Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
Okay.
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
I do, and you're wrong.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Do we have that much Paragon? I don't know. Let me give it a second. I don't have that much Paragon. But I guess you don't need it that much. Is there anybody or any... You I deal with later.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
I don't know if I have to kill Nasana. I have to kill her sister for sure. Get a keeper in. How many keepers do I need to do? I only have 4 more to get? Jeez. Oh, fair enough. I've actually been pretty good at getting the keepers.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Yeah. Ah, really? I'm sure I get tons of it. My fellow bot. Okay, the following message is transmitted from an untraceable account. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive a transmission because you share the plight. We understand you tolerate. Okay. So it's a mission. We'll come back later, dudes, once I'm... Yeah. I'm pretty sure Nasana dies. I just don't know when she dies. Like, I don't know if we can stop it.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for.
Or is Nasana the one too? I can't remember.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does
There's
not
so many Asaris. We end up dealing, especially in 2.
Goodbye, Commander.
Because we go to like the whole Asari planet. Not the home world, but the Ilium? We'll go via the Krogan thing. It's always nice to get Rex's opinion on things. So Fist is dead. Oh yeah, we should talk to that dude too. Oh, I need a biotic thing too. Oh, so much stuff to do. Alright, so yes, that's one. That's what I thought. So yeah, we can't kill Nasana in here because she has to exist. Sorry, what is this? The statue looks better in they show pictures of the statue in 3, I believe, and like they fixed the statue so it doesn't look like a hunk of
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Sure, I'd like to buy something.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased.
I think I need to level my people up a little bit before we can get like really good stuff. Oh, licenses. He's not selling anything I necessarily want.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
I'm trying to think where he is. I can't remember where they like. I'm looking for the
Show me your
implants. Because apparently I don't have any, which is weird. I think I had a whole bunch by the time I finished.
You will not be disappointed.
Might be in non-standard items. Armor upgrade. We'll take that. Which is fine. We have
Commander,
tons of stuff.
it
I
is
mean,
good to see you
we're
again.
we're at superhero
Would you
levels
care
right
to
now
see
where you
some
can
of
just
its fantastic
tank.
items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Well, it's not just items. Our levels are pretty high too. Wow, he's like everything is. Don't need light armor. What's this? This is Liberator human. Yeah, this is all like all human stuff. So yeah, that's not even that good. Let's look at that compared to me. For me, it's not even as good as what I have. It's not even as good as Ursa 9. Alright, we're good. Oh, I didn't do tally upgrades. Alright, so her main weapons are going to be the shotgun. Frictionless, that's fine. Sledgehammer, that's fine. Confirm and exit. Yeah, like the Omni tools stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Colossus and upgrades. She can have that one. Wait, is it multiple? No, just one. Perfect. Let's go talk to the Shadow Broker, dude. I even like, as I say, just people will walk up to the people. I mean, obviously it's...
How can I be of assistance to you today, Earth Clan?
He's not going to say anything to us.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Even until we took care of Fist for him, I guess that's at a different point. Well, yeah, because there's no mission for that anymore. Like, this is beautiful. Like, this... And I guess kind of in 3, you kind of get to fight along some of it. But just to be able to like walk around, this is the Citadel at its pinnacle. I mean, like, fair enough. And in 3, this is the you get to go to that special place where people live, and that's kind of cool too. But it'd be nice if they had like, but it never happened. If they had the whole Citadel where you like if it was like a huge thing in like 3 where you had this and that. I mean, maybe 4.
You know, Saren would already be in custody if you'd gone straight to the council with your information.
A lone Quarian with no credentials? The council would laugh me out of the chambers. That is, if Saren hadn't killed me by then.
It sounds a little low, but I think that's just how the game was. Because it's not low when I'm fighting, and like look at the graphically, it looks awful at certain points. I mean, it didn't for the day, but and part of the fuzziness I think is the Xbox 360 to Xbox One upgrades, which is supposed to make it try and kind of make it a little better. But like, there's only so much you could do without doing a complete remaster, which is what they do. I got all these guys. Okay, so I need 4 keepers.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on it.
Alright, let's go talk to the council. Become a Spectre.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch
Who is
Benezia.
she? Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered
Oh, that's
for
a
their
huge
wisdom
echo.
and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped
I
out
think
the
it's
Protheans.
supposed to be in.
Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's
It
certain.
sort of is.
That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Not yet.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
Fair enough.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I've seen them, dude.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
He's got a giant
That
ship.
is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus
But
systems.
Saren actually isn't
Be
after
dragged
our
into a
colonies.
galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
He's after the conduit.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It's our best
You
solution.
don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Nice.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Ooh, itchy. The dryness of Utah. It's nice out today, though. Oh, people looking forward to. I guess it's a
It is the
council
decision
meeting.
of the
There would be
Council
some
to
people,
be
but
granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them
I like
above
the
rank
Solarians
and
there,
file.
but they can be a little bit
Spectres are an
backstabby.
idea, symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great
I guess that's another thing in this game and this series, is that we can like members of the species, and we like all members of all these species. They're all cool. Turians, Asari, Solarian, even Krogan. I love Krogan.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files
But
to
they're all
Ambassador
their
Dean.
governments are in it for them,
meeting of the
like
council
are
is
look out for
adjourned.
themselves, which they should be. I mean,
Congratulations, Commander.
Because if you're not,
A
then
lot of work
you're going to
here,
get taken
Shepard.
advantage
You're
of.
going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to
So
special
when it comes down to
equipment
Mass Effect 3, it's like, what can you do for us? We're not. They're just not blindly giving me stuff,
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this
which
up.
helps lead to a lot of like side missions. Which, in 3, they're not really side missions. You have to do them.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
I don't blame him.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Alright, so Spectre training, charm, and intimidate tactics unlocked. Okay, yes. Oh, wrong thing. No. Oh, yeah, because I already had them up. They're already maxed. Nice. So let's put the gun down, Shepard. Put the gun down, Shepard. We don't need to be murdering stuff. Stop murdering.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of... Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
From somebody I've never met before.
Bahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Problems?
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I don't think I can
stonewalled by bureaucratic
save
assholes.
Kahokuku.
Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
Don't worry.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
He gets... At least last time I played through, he got murdered by Cerberus, I think. I don't know if he's savable.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
But we can, like, he is avengeable. Okay. Just see if there's anybody else here who's changed from, we don't have anything for you right now, to, yes. Okay. Okay, so, I don't know where these final 4, I mean, it's what I normally do. It's like, unless I get, like, a chart of where the bloody... keepers are, then I don't get them. But it's fine. I don't... Oh, Gareth.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's wrong, dude?
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
More than I?
Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared.
No.
Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
I'll do it.
If your brother is still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
I don't think I have a ship right now. I mean, I know I'm going to be given one, but I haven't, like, what's my... So I want to see what my official... Man named Gareth, Strange Transmission, Emily Wong, The Fan, The Skeeper... Keep the Skeepers. Wait, is there any more to it? Speak to the ambassador. Yeah, okay, that's what I need to do. Okay, so Emily Wong, The Fan, and then out of here. If I find any more Skeepers, we'll do it. Boom, 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 boom. This is why everybody in this game looks so, like, has, like, fantastic bodies because they're just running over the Citadel the whole thing. It's a lot of legwork. It's a whole cardio.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that
I do
one
like
of
that
their
outfit on
survey teams
Tally.
has gone
It's
missing
I
in
like the
Hades Gamma Cluster.
part of the thing about armors in one is
Refused to comment.
is fashion. Like they can look cool, but they also have upgrades. So we'll try and find something that looks a little less camouflage, a little bit more fashionable for Urgnot Rexer. But yeah, is he even Urgnot? I mean, he is Urgnot Rex, but I don't know. I don't remember how. Yeah, it does. It's Urgnot Rex.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay, we need to go downstairs to find Emily Wong. Oh, I fixed this guy without having to get the paths. That was cool. That's always a cool thing. As I said, I've never played Mass Effect 1 with the New Game Plus. 2 and 3 I have for sure.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies
So
has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
Needs to be fixed.
The biotics commandeered a freighter.
But it's fine. It is what it is. They know that. That's why they're doing a remaster. She's got a fuzzy complexion. Also, they're fixing this because with new Xboxes and stuff like that, you don't need as much load time, especially like when you play it on the 5 or the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. Like, because those things are apparently blazing fast.
Liking your posting at the academy.
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Anybody here?
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
I guess not, but you could still use a few more men.
That's why we brought you here.
I got him. It might be down in the wards. Must be down in the wards. I've gotten most of the ones above. I know there's some hidden ones, but it's a very popular outfit, girl.
How can you fight your own people, Rex? There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
I think I'm gonna run Paragon this one. The last time I ran FemShep, I ran pretty Renegade. So I'm gonna run Paragon FemShep. I often run just seat of my pants, like just whatever feels right at the time, and it's fun. But you always get like you can't do the best things unless you do it on a second playthrough. This one, you know, we do. Where's Emily Wong? I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. Hey, girl. I said I'd come back.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Would these help? Oh, I did grab those discs.
Information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I can offer more.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Alright, cool. So that Emily Wong wanted to do. The fan. Where's the fan? I think He's over here. But then we'll go to the ship. Nope, nope. I'm also looking for stuff to buy. This stuff does get changed.
Welcome back.
Oh, expat. I remember expat.
Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Yes.
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
I don't think that's good. I mean, I have one. It's not a big deal. I'm hitting back the wrong way.
Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you got.
I gotta, like,
excellent.
watch the number.
I am sure you will find something pleasing.
He doesn't have any special stuff. It's all human. Heavy human. That's not great. He's got nothing. There's an Omni tool. How much? Pretty cheap. I'll buy one. Better than like her current one. Cypher. Yeah, much better. Oh, blue wire tools. Can I only gel them? Oh, I have 553 Omni gels. I don't think I need to be Omni gelling anything for a while. So we eventually get a fight here. Oh, maybe we should need to... We have to talk to Dr. Michelle? I can't remember. I thought, because there's a fight here we have to do, too.
Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies.
Many good supplies.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Let's look at non... Ooh. He got the good stuff now. Yeah. Oh.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Okay, let's check this. All these. Okay, so that's insane. That's awful. Okay, let's go look at sell. Any level 1 stuff, I'm just selling. Okay, so I have a Polaris biotic amp. Anything that's double, even high. Because I'm going to get a bunch of this stuff again. It's fine. And better. I just don't know where we're at. It's a good pistol. We're still not going to get up to where I need to for... We got 3 of those. Ah, the tsunami. There's tornado shotguns. And sledgehammer rounds. Okay, so we get Okay, let's talk to him
Hello
again.
there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Oh yeah. That's kind of why I'm playing this one. Like, I'm playing Mass Effect 1 on Mondays, just to kind of play it as my last time with this fuzzy mess that it is. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, as I say, even as a fuzzy mess, it's an amazing game. I need to get all these upgrades. These are just super important. Alright, nothing here. Okay, so we gotta find... Is there somebody else down here selling stuff? There's a fight that happens here. I just can't remember when it is. If I come back to it or not. I think I do. To the lower markets, to Cora's Den. No, so he's not here right now, or at least I don't know where he is. So let's go talk to the doctor and see if there's any more missions. She'll pop me out because I know there's a mission there. That's the fight one I'm thinking. It has to do with somebody's like blackmailing her or something. Although maybe I've already destroyed it by just massacring Fist. It's fine. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to I think I'm gonna try and get the Mass Effect Legendary Edition like day one, and that'll be like I will be I will be playing that's all I'll be playing for a while, probably a month if not more, because I'll probably play one playthrough and then like a second playthrough, and it depends on how I feel. Like, I said this before, and I'm like, I'll play through it I played through Mass Effect like this 3 times in a row, and by the 3rd time, I was kind of burned out. I really was. So, I mean, it's...
I need those supplies for my
There he
clinic.
goes.
I can't.
So I may not be able to do it. Like, I may not be able to chain them again, because I know the story so well. If the Legendary Edition's that much of an update that I really adore it, then... Also, Dr. Michelle looks awful in this.
I didn't see you come in. Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
I can help.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
Trust me.
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Okay, so yeah, she's got some armor upgrades, but nothing good. Yeah. Like right now, we're pretty, as I say, we're pretty superheroish right now. It's just, we're... Because of New Game Plus. And I'd move the thing up, but I mean, I really don't care. I want to see the story. This is not about difficulty. It's about story and getting through it. And I'm only playing it 1 day a week, so... I don't want to have to care. Obviously, when I play right through... You're not Morlan. You're a Vola shopper. I think Morlan's down below. I think he's the many good supplies guy. game's so good. But yeah, the story in this game's so good.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moorland.
But the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moorland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Okay.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
So we need to find Baines. That's who we end up fighting. Baines and like a couple Krogans or something. We'll go talk to the doctor again. So Moorland, many good supplies. They were using him as a drop-off point. So we could trust Moorland. Well, we don't trust him, but you know, we don't have to hate him. Yeah, she has. I forgot they had those little like explanation points around them. If they got like missions first.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank
Hey,
you.
Sharks Addict. Hope you're having a great day.
I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
That's a cute little emote. I love that one. You have somebody better at making emotes than me, at least. Not that I dislike my sharks. I'm very good, thank you.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
I'm not super artistic either, but I can do what I do. So, but then yours look really cool. Those are really nice.
What can you tell me about it?
Eventually, you know, the point is to upgrade my emotes and stuff and get somebody else who knows what they're doing a little bit better than me.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I do enjoy making the emotes. Just as I say, they're not as crisp as I love to do.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
But yours look really good. Those must be well paid for. They look really nice. What? Okay, so hostage. Man named Gareth. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. As I say, just crisp them up a little bit, and they'd be. And it's just I play with my emotes a lot, just because I try to. Citadel fan, Transcend Nutrition, Sparta. Okay, we got a bunch of missions. Let's go get our ship, dudes. How you doing, Sharks Addict? What have you been playing? I don't even. You're the first time here, so that's actually I'm going. Once again, thanks for coming in. I'm gonna give you a shout out, just so I can see what you've been doing. If you have your own emotes, you're obviously streamer. Ghost of Tsunami. Oh, that's a tough game, me. First time? I don't recognize you. I don't remember. I would remember sharks, and I would recognize that thing. So if you've been here, then I apologize, but oh, did you? Oh, thank you, man. As I say, I much appreciated then. Even better.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything?
Ghost of Tsunami or Tsushima. That's a tough game, isn't it? We're good.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Oh, nice, man. Appreciate it. As I say, anyway, that is insane. Are those like your main games? Like you play them a lot, or do you kind of consider yourself a what do we call ourselves, a variety streamer? Okay. But it's, yeah, I guess maybe it's not the one I'm thinking of.
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy.
Is it as hard as like the Dark Souls ones, where like they're not necessarily tough, but they can just really grind on you.
Talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
All the time.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that's why I play Monster Hunter World when I do. It's just it's got the grind and kind of some of the mechanics of like a Souls game, but definitely easier, not the frustrating. I hate rage quitting a game online. I've had to do it before. Oh, Monster Hunter World's amazing. Definitely worth it if you like the grind and whatever. And apparently there's a new one. If you have a Switch, there's a new one coming out. So. What do you play on PS4, computer, or like? I mean, this is Xbox. I have a PS4. I have a PS4. Computer, obviously. Sorry, I get as I say, when it comes to certain things, and a lot of people are, I say play on whatever you want to play. So I want to make sure my computer's not overheating. But I found with an Xbox or a PS4 or even a Switch with a capture card, you end up with it. There is some benefits to it because it's like playing with a two system setup, so it puts a lot less strain on your streaming computer because something else is doing a lot of the work. In my opinion. I grew up, I've been a console person forever, especially for games like this. Oh, I didn't know Ghost of is... Yes. Oh, God, yeah. PS4, apparently, I'd never tried it from PS4, but apparently, because we've only got the PS4 in the last year since I've got my capture card. PS4 is apparently not that bad, but Xbox, because it was with Mixer, if you were trying to stream onto Twitch, the interaction wasn't great, and it really got framey, at least for me, in my opinion. And also for Xbox, there were only... because it came out with that thing that was the camera, the Kinects, that they considered that as their like main camera, so once they got rid of the Kinects, and there's only certain cameras that work well with it. So if you want to actually have a camera, it's difficult. So I tried streaming off an Xbox to Twitch. Just to see how it worked. It was bad. People were like, it's really framey. I'm like, thank you. This is just a test. So
I've got big news for you.
Xbox in Europe's not bad. And I think the Xbox Series X is going to boom because their games are just going to be insane. How many companies they own.
For a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
What kind of leads do we have?
Because if they bring out like just say like just say Elder Scrolls 6 comes out and it's not on PlayStation, but it is on Xbox. Obviously, anybody with PC is going to be happy because they're still going to get it on PC. But if it's only on Xbox, that's a lot of there's a lot of console people who like Elder Scrolls. Yeah, Forza is another one that people love. Halo's another one. But if you, as I say, if you add to Halo and Forza and you add Fallout, you add any of the Obsidian games, you add they've bought a bunch of companies lately. As I say, if you add Elder Scrolls, there's a brand new Halo coming out this year. It's gotten pushed back a couple times, but it definitely, they're re-releasing all the old ones in like remasters. At least they have been, and there's a brand new Halo coming out. Gears of War is another one that's pretty big. I haven't heard of a new Gears of War because Gears 5 came out just a couple of years ago. So
the Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the council on this one.
As I say, I'm not. I mean, I've been more Xbox than PlayStation, but I mean, I have a PlayStation now. I play a lot of PlayStation exclusives. I love them. So I mean, I'm all over the place. You play on what you want to play. I'm not going to be I play on PC. I don't like to be that person who. It used to be like in PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 4 beat Xbox One because of the exclusives. I think it's going to be a much closer race when it comes to PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X because of who they bought.
See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau.
And a lot of the exclusives for PlayStation, when they're not like Sony exclusives, they're exclusives. They're limited time exclusives, and that might be what Xbox does too. So it might be not that you can't get Elder Scrolls on PlayStation. It might be you have to wait a year to get Elder Scrolls on PlayStation.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
As I say, we'll see, because this weird
humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck
cleaning it up. Yeah, we're in a weird point of gaming because like usually when PlayStation and Xbox bring out new consoles, I mean PlayStation not as much, but Xbox does. They just basically dry up the old everything, and everything goes to the new stuff just to try and sort of force you to get a new console. But because the new consoles are so limited,
I'll try not to make things any harder on you.
It's hard to get a PlayStation 5. It's hard to get an Xbox Series X. They're kind of keeping everything coming out on both for a while, and I would expect that for at least the remainder of the year. To PlayStation, to the point where there's games that are coming out and they're still PlayStation 4. I mean, obviously, hopefully you can play them on 5. I'm pretty sure you could, but yeah, I'm not interested in either right now. We will get an Xbox. I will get an Xbox Series X. Yeah, the few PlayStation 5 exclusives with Spider-Man. I liked the first Spider-Man. I never completed it. It was okay. It wasn't just my type of game.
Stand by, shore party.
And then some of the other old exclusives on PlayStation 4. Well, here's the thing. Some of the old exclusives on PlayStation 4, because I have a PlayStation 4, they're just cheaper to get on PlayStation 4 than they are to get on like PC. Because
heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles. And
you'll all look and you like you can get them on PC, but they're $50. But on PlayStation, you can find them on sale sometimes for $10. Yeah.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship.
Oh yeah, I agree. Nothing's come out that. Nothing's come out that I'm like, I really want to play this on that. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we have that one, and it's Xbox 4 or Xbox One / Series X disc, so it's instantly upgradable, which is kind of cool. I like what Xbox is doing that way.
This is Commander
I don't know
Shepard
what
speaking.
PlayStation 5 is, 4 or 5 is doing with
Find
their
Saren
games.
before he finds the conduit.
Fair
I
enough,
won't
yeah,
lie to you,
cool.
crew.
I didn't
This
know if they
mission
were. I
isn't
haven't
gonna be
really
easy.
looked.
For too long, our species has
Cool.
stood apart from the others.
It's only the smart thing to do, as I say, because when it comes down to people want the games right now,
Time to show them what humans are made of.
but the companies know because of COVID and other things,
Our enemy knows we're coming.
you
When we
can't.
go
Most
into the
people can't get
Traverse,
the
Saren's
console unless you're
followers
willing
will
to
be
pay
waiting
double
for
what
us.
it's worth,
But we'll be ready for them too.
or you're gonna
Humanity
fight the
needs
bots
to do
off.
this.
I'm not willing to
Not
fight
just
the
for our own
bots off.
sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you
Yeah,
all,
I looked at like
we
I was
will
just
stop
randomly
him.
looking at Amazon, and you could get a
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
you could apparently get an Xbox Series X for like $900, which is about $300 more than it should be. Which is less than it was maybe like a couple months ago.
We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, here's the other thing, because, and I've seen this, and people are talking about computer versus consoles, and for graphically, and I think it's either one, but to get like top level graphics or whatever, even the 2080s are like you can't get a 2080 for your computer for, I haven't seen one for like less than $600-700, and then the 3080s, 3090s, even the 3060s are virtually ungettable for less than $1,000, if not, and most of them are going for like $2,000 depending on which brand and whatever. So like if you graphically, you can get a similar look inside a from like a console, and you get the whole console and it's like $600. Like there's like most consoles are going to be cheaper than upgrading your graphic card. That's just the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be for a while. I mean, are you talking, Presley? We're not talking? What do I need to do? Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, but a PS4 Pro's... I say I don't have a 4K TV. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and I mean, well, and Witcher wasn't necessarily made for those cards. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's also, I mean, how big of a screen was it? And I mean, as they say, and what is your difference? As they say, and also for anybody transmitting out to Twitch, especially for me as a streamer. I'm like, you know, I'm not a partnered streamer. I can't stream out at like maximum anyway. Like, so it's all getting downscaled anyway for me. No matter how good I get it to look here, it may not, probably will not get it to look that good to who I'm streaming it to. Just the way it is.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the
Yeah,
fleet.
I agree, because you can go higher than 60. I don't really care about, like, personally, as long as my game's greater than 30,
Normandy's probably too much ship
it's
for
fine. I mean, most people are like, it's so crisper or whatever, but most people, if you don't have the
I'd like
thing
to know
on,
my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
the difference between, say, 60 and 80, 90 FPS is...
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain.
It's noticeable, but barely.
I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn
And I can't, as I said, with my setup and whatever, if I was trying to shoot out something at 60 FPS anyway, it's just gonna lag my stream.
Charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean?
Yeah, and you're right, and it's very game specific as well.
Oh crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome. Brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow. Too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around.
But as I say, if I try and put this on like 1080, 60, whatever, because of my bitrate and whatever, it just my stream is. It might be better now, but because I haven't changed this in like a year or so.
Why does everyone call
I
you
love to
Joker?
like. I mean, once I have something that's working, I sit with it. Right now, I'm sitting at what I think I'll go at.
Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I think I'm just doing 720/30. It works. It looks decent from what most people are looking at. I mean,
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
for the games I play. I mean, you're right. You really do. Like, I think when anybody's streaming on Twitch, you need to understand what you're playing and what you can play.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The
Yeah.
world's not gonna
Well,
hate
yeah,
me
that's
if
fair
I
enough.
Go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, how much of your audience is watching on a phone? So it doesn't really matter at all to those people. I mean, because of Twitch. I mean, the difference between somebody watching you on a phone versus somebody watching you on their computer versus somebody watching you on like a 4K giant TV screen. Really, like, I mean, yeah. I hope nobody's watching me on a 4K TV screen. Anyway.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
But yeah, I mean, like Mass Effect, and this is I'm playing on a capture card, and it's the real difference between playing on a computer, like it's really crisp, like you can really see it. But for me, it looks really like there's a fuzzy effect because it's Mass Effect 1. So where do I need to go? Sorry, I want to find Liara. So we're going to go Artemis Tau. We'll go get Liara. What do I have to do? There we go. I remember the first time I ever played Mass Effect. This was getting the ship to move was an interesting. Knossos? Athens? Macedon. Do I know which one she's on? Sparta? All-time favorite. Wow. Mass Effect 2 would be up there. For like time I put in, I put a lot of time into Skyrim. I really enjoyed Skyrim. Fallout New Vegas is there. I mean, hard to think. What else? I mean, like when I was a kid, like I mean, it really changed over time. Original Zelda.
Commander, urgent
for something that I would continue playing over and over, probably Mass Effect 2.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command.
But super close.
What do you need?
Because I love the Fallout, especially Fallout 3.
Where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics.
Yeah. Well, I think
is no longer responsible.
Skyrim on Switch would be cool, but the only thing I think Skyrim on Switch would be cool would be like if you're really needing it to be portable. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here.
Yeah,
Virtual intelligence support is critical to our
There are some
success.
good, really good
VI
Switch
has
games.
processed thousands of status reports.
What's the best Switch game I've played? The one of Fire Emblem. But you have to really like that kind of thing. It's really story. Pokemon games. Oh yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield originally good too. I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles, but I mean, as I say, you kind of have to be in like to that Japanese look as well, and like the RPGs.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI
I'm trying to think of a really good. I mean, obviously Breath of the Wild, not one I played. My wife played.
Direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the
Mario
facility would be
games.
catastrophic.
They're fun.
I prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you.
Oh, Mario
I
Kart.
know Spectres answer the council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance.
Well, what I really, that's true. But what I really love about, and that's how it was for me. But now being able to play Skyrim with mods, and you can play with more mods, better mods, if you have it on the PC. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to. I forget this concept. We need to travel to. Whoops! Hitting the wrong button. Yeah, well, that's the same thing for a lot of games. Scan. Survey. Prothean data disk, nice. Like, I keep hitting the wrong button because the buttons are different in the different games. Like going in and out. I did this last time I played. It was so frustrating because having been mainly playing 2, 1 does different things.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay, we'll land. What is it? Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds was a really fun game. I played on computer. You can play on consoles, whatever. But apparently on Switch, because remember, you gotta remember, Switch isn't. We'll take the team. Switch is not. Well, fair enough. I like this. I mean, I like space games. I'm a little less into shooting. Like looking at Ubisoft games. Like the 2 main Ubisoft games are, and I mean, you might not like Ubi at all, but Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs. And so Watch Dogs is obviously modern and hacking and shooting, and the new Assassin's Creed games are very much Skyrim-y, but like, you know, swords and hacky and slashy and murdery. I really liked Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, and I hope to like Valhalla. I didn't. My first Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed 1, and I didn't like it. So I played Assassin's 1, and because Assassin's Creed 1 was very rigid, I then didn't play any more Assassin's Creed games for like years. And then somebody said like, you know, Origins came in, and they're like, Origins isn't an Assassin's Creed game. It's like an open world whatever. And so I don't know if I got Origins free or if I got it like really cheap, but I got it and I tried it and I really liked Origins. And then we got Odyssey, and my wife needed a game, so then I got Odyssey for the console. It was just worth it. But then I got the Watch Dogs games free, and they were open world, and they're similar, but I just didn't like them. I didn't like the Watch Dogs one. They didn't click for me, which is fine. I mean, they're obviously clicked for somebody else, because I wanted to play, because I knew Watch Dogs Legends was coming out. And I was like, well, I want to play Watch Dogs 1 to see if I even liked the concept, and I didn't. So, so I'm not gonna put money down for Legend or whatever Legacy, whatever the new Watch Dogs game is. It was big for like a week, and then now people, I think people got sick of it for some reason. I don't know exactly what was wrong with the new Watch Dogs game. People are really get down on Ubisoft, but because they put out so many games, they put out games every year. You know, you seem to get an Assassin's Creed game every couple years. It's quick, but the Assassin's Creed game, like they're good. I liked them. Why mess with that concept? How do you find the map? Okay, so we need debris, distress signal. Okay, we'll save because this. Yeah, same thing with Cyberpunk. I mean, I was excited about Cyberpunk too, but it's just not. And some people were big into it, but I mean, it's just. It's not what it's not what people thought it was. So, or like not what people hoped it was. But I think it's even the internet. You know what I mean? It's different. Twitch is different than it was, say, 3 years ago, where somebody could play Skyrim forever, different mods, different types, whatever, and that would be their game, and they'd be fine. Like, they could do it, you could whatever, and people would love it. Now, people's concept of what they want to do, and it's just, people don't have the time to wait on these games. Oh. Don't I have missiles?
Apple.
What?
I've been eating an apple.
Okay. And what?
Could you,
You want me to cut it up?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut her apple up because she just lost her second of her front teeth. Be right back. Less than a minute. Downstairs.
I ate all.
I understand you ate a lot of it. You could have come and asked for me to cut it. I would have done it. That's fine. How's your schoolwork going, dude? Okay. No, you're not getting treats. The other cat got treats. You don't need treats. When you get to be 18, you get treats on command. Or on demand. You're 6. Or you're 3, sorry. Hey! We're back. Cat treats. I had one of them in here lying on, was sleeping, and he's like, now you want treats. Because I was in the kitchen, my 18-year-old cat, who, you know. I can't remember what yeah, I do have blasters, yeah. I don't know if I'm better off because we're high level now. Like, the worst battle in the Mass Effect series, there is a battle. Whoa. There's a battle against a Reaper in Mass Effect 3. Where, like, you're out on your own and you've got to kill a Reaper. Is he not gonna die? There he goes. And so you have to kill a Reaper by yourself. And how do you get out? Oh, let's repair the vehicle. And it's basically all rolling in hitboxes. It's awful. To the point where the last time I played it, I just literally just turned the difficulty down because it's like I don't want to be sitting here rolling around for missing it. Okay, so he dead. He dead. We do anything here? No, there's nothing to do here. Dead Marine, dead Marine, dead Marine. Okay, well, I guess we go on to the next thing. Okay. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is this. So let's go up here. Yeah, this car needs to be fixed. So, I don't know if you've played Mass Effect, but the controls, the car, you go for, it's all stick-based. And the gun is one stick. And it's like, and they don't fix that until Mass Effect Andromeda, which is obviously the worst of the games, but it's the best car use, where you can actually use the controllers as the car. Yeah, it's awful. So Andromeda, being as bad as it is the best controls, and because it's the best controls because apparently when they were making Andromeda, they didn't have much like time, obviously. So they got the rumor is, or at least what I've heard, is they got whoever was helping them with them. Whoa, were a team. We're one of the teams that do like a racing game, or there it is, and so that's why it actually. And this encrypting and whatever, so it actually nice. Whoa, you okay, kitty cat? So it's actually a better, because like this is a thing. It's nice in some ways because you can like look in all directions while driving another one, but because like it was so poorly received because of the rest of the game, it's. Yeah. Oh, no worries, man. Thanks for dropping by. Sorry I forgot you had been here before. But I much appreciate you coming by whenever. And have a great one. And if you're streaming Ghost of Tsushima, I will probably try and, anytime in the future, I'll probably try and give it a look out. Because I like that game. It's not a game I want to play, but it is a cool game to watch. Nice. Is this where I need to be? No, it's not. There it is. I hope I mean, so what we've heard is they're going to be fixing these hackings. I hope so. How do we return to the Normandy? We found everything here. Fair enough. Then maybe I'll be able to catch you after my stream. Some of my streams are a little shorter, just because child is home. So it is what it is. I haven't only been able to go like 2 to 3 hours lately, where I would rather go 4 to 5. Is what it is. Okay, zoom out. A Lotus done. I'm hitting the wrong button again. I need something to eat as well. What time is it? I thought I had some munchies in here. I normally keep something snackable in here just in case, so I can snack. I don't want to be on a Lotus. I just was on a Lotus. Zoom out. You want X button, not the B button. So I think I've done those ones. So travel. Survey. So yeah, a lot of times you can just, when you survey these things, you can just, you get travel. You can get stuff for surveying these things. Nice. Plutonium. Zoom out. Zoom out. Next system. Okay, from the inside out again. Oop. There's something here. So we're gonna check out all these planets. It's kind of cool. You don't really do this. Check out like meaningless planets. In any of the other games. And I don't really mean like other games. There's whatever, but this one really is like you literally come, you get out of your car. There's nothing to even go inside. No, cancel. So we got a debris, a stronghold. Okay, so we will need to go in that. A level 1 hazard is not bad, I don't think. I do need to add sharks to him. Somebody I follow because I actually want to see what he's doing. I do like figuring out, seeing what everybody else is doing on Twitch. I think that's the way to get better. One way to get better is to see what other people are doing, and if they do stuff that's cool, then you can emulate them. If it's stuff you don't like, then you can. It's fine. I mean, just watching. I was watching. It's like how to get better on Twitch. And I was like, some of the people thing is watch other streamers. I say, see what people do. Even streamers, especially big streamers. And one thing I hadn't thought of, they're like, watch big streamers that you don't like. And you don't have to like, but you watch big streamers that you don't like because they're obviously they didn't just get lucky. They have something that somebody's interested in, and if you want to get better. You got to see what everybody else is doing. So just discounting somebody because they're not your type of humor or not your thing. It does. I mean, it's just you can still learn from these people. Doesn't mean you need to emulate them, but you can learn. You can kind of see what they're doing and why perhaps they're. Successful. Ooh, we found some new stuff too. And it's not always because of the game they're playing. Like, mostly not. I mean, the game can help, but...
On my way.
Nice. But, I mean, it's Matriarch's warnings. I've read most of this stuff, so... Sorry, 1 second. I am going to do the clicky-click thing. Try not to mute. Make sure he's muted. Mute. We will follow and see what he's up to. Perfect. Done. Then I won't necessarily forget it. I've been trying to do this. I'm trying to follow more people, especially people I've like seen or we've rated, and just kind of keep an eye on what other people are doing, because there's some interesting streamers out there, especially smaller streamers. And we all start out small, right? Very few streamers start out and have like 1 million followers or whatever the heck. If not none. It's a really weird system. Surveying by button pressing. Alright, so we're going to put a save down just in case. I'm going to eat the last of this granola bar. Oh yes, this is gonna be one of those. Let's see if it's human or oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Sniped him. That was not a snipe. Nope, neither was that. So we got pirates here. Nice.
I think we got him, Commander.
So we need to go in here. Where is the inn? Okay, so squad, where are they at? Well, I get a point. We'll take it in Spectre. What's my team? He's got 2 points. He can take it in whatever he wants. Ashley. Take it in that. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay, so what's my... Sorry, here's equipment, too. Sorry about that. Oh! I can always convert it later. Take it all. What am I currently using? I have a rifle with Blasty Blast. Let's upgrade. Do I? Combat Mechanic. That's one. Kinetic Stabilizer is awesome. I want the polonium rounds. Target typically less. Cryo? How about cryo? Okay, dear. Okay, there's a lot of dudes in here. We're probably still overpowered for this dead shit. But move forward, move forward. They're so stupid too. They run. They do like massive, like run right at you. We'll flank this dude. 2. Nice. Okay, so we have easy decryptions and some crates, and then there'll be stuff upstairs, I think, normally. I'll take all. Take all. And I keep taking all until we... And then when we get back to the ship, we can eventually see what everybody needs or can use. So another planet done. They may have been up here at a certain point if you like push, but they just all swarm you. It is what they do, unfortunately. So you don't like it, you get all the battle and then they're gone. Sometimes there's somebody in here. These things all look the same. I'll take all. You discovered evidence that Asari leading this slavers and this important ambassador are sisters. You should return. Okay, there we go. Now we have Nasana. Nice. Take it all. Take it all. So that's the Nasana one, though. Sometimes you also, when you leave, if you do all that stuff, then you get in a fight too. So we are getting cryptic music, so maybe. But no. Sometimes they just give you this music no matter what. Alright, so cool. That's done. That was a cool one. Totally side mission. So this is how I try to do it. I try and get all the stuff, then go to the explanation part, which normally is like something like that. And then we move on. Portland. Survey. Matrix writings. Yeah, so a lot of these planets, they aren't planets, you just survey them, and then if you hit the wrong button, that happens. But, and you just get free stuff from them. Other planets, you have to do the whole land on it, and other planets do nothing. There might be one in the, mostly you get one planet you can land on. Sometimes there's stuff in there. Scan. A little bit of extra minerals. That's cool stuff. Oh, that's where we are. Okay. Zoom out. So we did Sparta, Mastodon, we get Knossos, and Athens. Let's try with Athens. It's probably Knossos is where we need to go to, but I don't know. Where are we for time? 2 hours. We're good. It's inside out. Travel. Zoom out. Travel. Survey. Zoom out. We'll look at the asteroids. Doesn't look like there's anything in the asteroids now, which is kind of cool because it means not all asteroids are important. Gas deposit? Looks like they're all gas giants here. Pharos. Just making sure I'm not costing myself anything. Okay. Last planet. Knossos. Our last system. So we're in a sector, system planets, I guess is basically how Mass Effect works. She's supposed to be in this sector somewhere. You want out, Cat? Your brother's in here. Come here. You want out? I'll let you. You gotta get Snuggles. And you gotta get on camera first. Kitty cat. You're not gonna look at the camera? It's my calico. Go. I'll let you. Come on. Is that what you need? Or you just want attention? Go. Go. You want attention? Okay. Yeah, I have 2 cats in the room right now. Nice. Her and Bazzini. He's my big male tabby. Who's wanting treats already? So that. He is literally asleep behind my monitor. Right there. Okay, Ethereum is a distant. Okay, so. Okay, so. So Garrus Liara is a team. I'm gonna keep my teams together if I can. Nope. I can mix them up, but I like to have people who can hack and like have a team, so I don't like. I was playing before when I first time I'd played in a while. I came out and I was doing these things, and because I didn't have people with me, I had to go back up, come back down if I wanted to get everything. All right, let's see where we are. It's a nice planet. Oh, yeah. I remember this planet. There's some tough battles here.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off.
Okay, so what I want to do is squad. And me. Okay, so equipment. So that's me. Is my Raptor set? No, the Raptor's not any better than my. I'm good. Rex. He has a Raptor, or he has a Hallet, and his other man will be shotgun. That's a really good biotic amp. Okay, so then we need to upgrade with a scram rail. Stabilizer. And proton. Perfect. Oh no, not the sniper rifle. Confirm it, that's fine. It's a shotgun I want. He gets the better, the Shilakov. Optics, scram rail, Proteon. Okay, how's his armor? His armor is maxi, and we're gonna go to Tally. Her armor is as good as her I can get for her right now. It's her Omni tool that I need to. Oh, but she has a really good Omni tool. Sniper. Shotgun. We're good.
The damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
So this is technically Saren. Or at least Saren's people. So yeah, so we should by the end of this today, end of this mission, have our team together. That's awesome. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I don't think I did it in this order last time, but I'm good with that. See, I'm not sure. I may have. I like Liara, so I would probably try to get her as soon as possible. Okay, so where I just want to make sure I know exactly where I'm going. So there's a refinery up here. So this is where this part of the game, the controls are awful. Like, my target's there, so if, I mean... So sometimes if you're going uphill, you either get to see or shoot. Oh, Jesus. Like, I can't see that thing. That's... There we go. We didn't take much damage. I think we're pretty ranked up, and because of that, we're going to be able to tank a lot of the stuff that would have hurt the first time through, which is nice because then I can not have to worry about it, especially in this vehicle. The Geth, especially heavy Geth, are a pain in this game.
Only a fool punches a gnat back in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Okay, so we can sneak around. Where's the sneaking point? Right there. It's still ahead. Oh my god, is this the one I really hate? You really have to time it. I can't remember. There's one in here that it's like a moving one. Ah! Not good driving. Is somebody shooting at me? Haha. Okay, so there's a door to open here, isn't there?
Negative contacts, Commander.
Let's get out. Clear. Alright, so we're going to come out here, we're going to clear. I think we have to open a door around here. Ooh, upgrade kit. We'll take both those. Thank you. Ooh, itchy. Okay, so I don't think it's this way we need to open. That's the way, the other way. That's the bad way. But we will go this way. Just in case there's anything in here. Like, there might be an enemy. And a storage locker, nice. Let's see if we get anything interesting. That's the other gate control. I'm pretty sure there's another gate control I need to go through. I'm pretty sure that's, hey, this gets you in. Did it blow? Nice. But that's the wrong way. We need this gate control. There is a spot up ahead. I think it's in this level. That it's what the first time I played it was hard. I had to play it multiple times. You had to like run to a certain spot to like avoid getting destroyed. This is not the way in. Do you want out? Come here. Come on. Then go out. If you want out, go out. Okay, I'll leave it partially open. Okay? Go out. I think she wants out. Go on. I'm not even going to watch you. You can do it all yourself. Yeah, she's going. I don't know. She's really quirky. Okay, so there's one enemy here somewhere. I think he's in this side of the building. He's a Geth. He should have heard everything going on, and yet... we take all. We're not getting low yet. So. Okay, so gates are completely open. All the Geth had been neutralized here. And we're good to go. Oh, there's something here. Whatever. Oh, there's a lock crate? Where? Lock crate. Let's see. I did not see that. Didn't walk this direction. And she came right back. Might be worth it. The avalanche isn't nice. I mean, can be. Depends on the guy and who's using it and why. Oh yeah. Up and to the left. Okay, I'm gonna shut the door again. All about getting my. So the hope is we'll be able to get through this level and get Liara safe. You can snipe these dudes with the cannon. But you really gotta get them. We're pretty strong. We're not losing much health. I don't know what attributes to vehicle health in the game, like, because some of our levels are obviously helping us not die here. And you can hit these long range shots. It's like they can, but it's just much harder. This is the awkward part, going uphill. One shot in them. Yeah, the cannon, that big cannon, which is takes a while to reload. It is like a one shot on most of these things. And it does aerial, so it's like so it can do massive amounts of damage at once. Oh, there's something big down here. Colossus. We fight a Colossus in 2, don't we? Yeah, I think so. But like 2 outside of the vehicle. We have to do it with like heavies. I think it was 2 where I did like soldier, and it was like with certain spec out you don't even need heavy. Yeah, I'm not getting, because of the angle, you're not getting anything. Yeah, you're not angling him. Yeah, we're not hitting him. That worked. Just jump out and blow him away. Okay, so here. Maybe this isn't the map that I'm thinking of. I don't think it is. It's similar, but I think there's another map going later where you have to get out. Yep. What's up?
I'm just looking for Badini.
He's right there. Right here.
Okay, good.
Why did you need him?
Because we need to give him snuggles.
Okay. Well, how was your meeting?
Well, there's a new way to get into the meeting, but it's a little bit more
Did you not get in?
I wasn't able to get in.
Then why didn't you come get me, dude?
Because I didn't know how to.
You could just come and get me, and I would get you in. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Next time.
Okay. You can't miss your meetings, dude. Is it recorded?
Yes.
Do you have? Can you watch the recording? Have you?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay. You gotta tell me it's a problem, sweetie. That's what I'm here for. Oh, anyway. Yay! Okay, so we go up here. Alright, so tomorrow my stream probably will... Well, I'm not like I'm going to cut it, but I'll have to take like 5 minutes off to make sure she gets into her stream. Her Zoom talk. You gotta shoot the cannon short, because then it just like poof. If you miss it, it just all the fire goes behind it, which makes sense. It's so awkward to fight like this. There we go. It is just an awkwardness to fight in this vehicle map. It might be this mining camp. Maybe it is this one. It might be this mining camp that's that has that battle in it that's annoying. What am I doing? I just missed it. Oh, no, you gotta get out. We literally have to get out. And then I think they'd end up dropping a Colossus on us. Get out of my way, Rex. Is there still guys here? There's fighting going on, but I'm rushing. Oh yeah, there's guys up there. Okay, we rushed and we beat them. Alright. Save. My fear is this is the area that I think they're going to drop a thing on us, and it's not fun. Yes, I think it's up here. But we'll see. Where you come up and then behind you they'll drop a they drop a Colossus or an Armature on top of you. So I need to... Yep. Also, these guys. I hate these guys. I don't know what species. Well, I guess they're just robots. They're just So we gotta take out the... I'm overheated. Yeah, we're overpowered right now. Not a bad thing, because this was annoying the first time I ever did it. Well, that's the way back out. This is the way in. Look around. They do hide little chests and stuff, and it's randomized and scaled. So it's not necessarily... you can get some good stuff in boxes there. But we need to go back. We need to go into the mining site. So the whole point of today is let's get Liara out, and then we'll have the whole team together for next Monday. I'm pretty sure there's a decent sized mission. It'll be like 10-15 minutes at least down here. We gotta find her, then we gotta like save her, and then there's a fight. But I mean, right now we're pretty superhero level, which I'm okay with. Like when we can tank an armature, which we just did, we're pretty strong. It's considered a wall. Okay. We can't look at it. Okay. Okay, so we came down. We take the elevator. It's not really repetitive. It's a little bit, but... Oh, it's a Prothean dig site. This is where, yeah, of course, we find Liara in the Prothean dig site. There we go. Cutscene.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We'll find a...
You just need to figure some way
Stop it.
past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay. Can I pick them off from here? Okay, let's go down. It's fun to use the sniper rifle. I didn't use it that much last time playthrough. But having a good one early is... I don't know what the code is. Nothing in here. Move. Nothing huge. Map. We're on this level. There's a Krogan. Did I kill the... Did the Krogan die? There's a way to get the mining code. I just don't know how to get the mining code. Because it makes the mine go, and then... we can't hack it. So mining laser code is what we need. How do you get it? I can't remember how you get it. Alright, well, we just, apparently, I was trying to see how to get it, but apparently you just can have it. Oh, maybe you just have to do it by, it's trial and error. Maybe that's it? I don't know. Oh, the Krogan comes later. Oh, we're up. I just did it.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
That's not important.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren.
There we go. Sorry, even my stream was buffering. I believe her.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
That is true. That's the very basic thinking, but true.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
And fight.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Little Krogan on Krogan action going on.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
We're good. Well, they had to pick up the truck in the way. I mean, we left it. I'm sure we just don't give us backups. Let's hear him.
Brenda, don't. That would be no fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
I can just run and gun this, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's legit. Wow, he does punch. So Krogan Battlemaster, I mean, we still pretty much tanked him. But still. I think the planet's coming down. Nice. So we got Liara. We'll do some ship talking in the ship, making. If I don't know if she's instantaneously a teammate. She might be.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur.
Oh.
The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He saved us. We're
Joker
good.
pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and
Yeah,
cleansed
exactly.
the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start
So
to
even the
emerge,
Protheans knew
patterns that
somebody.
hint
Well,
at
obviously.
truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
You can still help
I don't
us.
know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate.
You don't even believe
me.
me.
To process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We'll talk later.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
Yep.
Patch him through, Joker.
Okay, so we
Setting up
got
the link now, Commander.
this one done. First
We
big
received your
space
report,
mission.
Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
She wants to help us.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Yes.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Yeah, we didn't destroy it.
Of course,
Well,
Commander.
yeah, we kind of
The
did.
mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
A little bit of money. Oh, it's mostly experience. Okay. Oh yeah. So we're gonna do a walk around. Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship.
They're on our side, you racist
We're all
bug.
on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
You doubt my decisions?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
How is me telling Presley not to be so like short-sighted? Me being like a renegade. Caden. Oh, am I? Yeah, I did.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record?
I'm looking sweaty.
There's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Yep. I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
It's a cute way to look at it.
well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in.
That's all right.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the room. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects.
Ooh.
Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know.
I don't know if I did this last time.
That's all. Thanks for
I
the
definitely didn't want to romance. I definitely don't want to romance Caden. I don't think anybody does.
Of getting this personal with everyone?
To some degree.
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
Ooh. Boom, boom, robot. Thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated.
Process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, I'm totally not going to romance him. You're going to be nice, but we're not romancing Caden. Not happening. Oh, med gels. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
First question.
How did you end up serving on an alliance?
Oh, I've done this already, sorry.
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth, I want
Sorry,
you to but humanity needs.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Oh, cool. Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But
Well,
I am
you
not
are
like
Benethia's
I will do whatever I can
much
to help you
smaller
stop
boobed
Saren.
daughter.
I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you.
Benethia's like busting out all over when you meet
It
her.
means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Ah, you must be lonely.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
What's up?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future.
Yeah, but that's at a certain
They seek
age.
the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
That's not foolish.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha. You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Well, you say the embarrassing stuff because you're not used to being around
just
people.
Just pretend this conversation never happened.
Tell me Benezia.
I don't know why Benezia joined up with Saren.
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari
My
to
bitrate's
become
doing really
more
well right
involved
now,
in shaping
which is
galactic
good.
events.
We're in like
Maybe she
high
thought aligning
threes,
herself with Saren would
low
somehow be
fours,
for the greater good
thousands.
in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound trouble.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How's that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who's your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
You don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, so we got a good thing on that. We're gonna go down to the lockers now that we have everybody up where they need to be. And that's where we'll end today. When I figure out what kind of equipment I got for my Asari. Oh, I can also go to the guy, the Selen dude. So there was one guy who had really good Krogan armor back on the Citadel. Like, it was like insanely good. But I need to make more money. Money first.
Looking for supplies?
I have, yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I have tons of. Okay, so how do we sell? Okay, sell. Buy at a camp? No. Level 5. I can sell a Tsunami 5 since I have a Tsunami 6. Hurricane can be sold. I have so many. I need to sell. Yeah, I need a low-level Tsunamis can sit sold. How about any weapon under a 7? I will sell. Unless they're like the oh wow, I get tons of money now. Heavy human. Predator's better than, I don't know, they're 6 and 1. I have so much stuff on me. We will need to destroy some of it. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Yes. Well,
let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, so that's a 10. It's better. Stop.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I don't think he sells any. He sells Turian armor. No, he doesn't. I don't need light Turian. I think he's medium Turian right now. All right, so we're down here. Liara's locker. She does not get that. Equipment me. I want that one. And I'll take my trans, yes. Oh, I need to see what she's good at. No, I can't, can I? I cannot. I can't equip. I can't. Whatever. breaker. She can use human armors. Light human armors. 252. That's a good one for her. Upgrade. Yeah, I don't know what her things are, so I don't really want to go into. Oh, we'll fix her up later. Okay.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting...
I want to get his mission. So.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Touchy subject.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, Michael.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Okay. Sorry about that.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Hey, Ryan, how's it going? I'm doing really well. Got a lot of pop-ins. It's super cool. I love playing Mass Effect. People love Mass Effect in general. It kind of brings people in.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible.
I just don't want to play too much Mass Effect. I'm just playing it Mondays these days. Because
never get that far.
I'm going to be playing a lot of Mass Effect in like a month or so.
Everyone.
Once the Legendary.
Rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are.
I know. I got it's not supposed to be good, but it's Zestria as well, because that was like $9 on PlayStation as well. So I'll play that one as well.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure.
But yeah, Berseria is amazing. I love it. As I say, I'm like 50 hours in, but
none of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors.
I'm glad you're enjoying Berseria. It's, as I say, it's good all the way on. I mean, like, obviously it starts off slow and gets you into the systems, but it does it very well for how many systems there are.
So long, Rex.
So we need to talk to Rex a few times in order to get his like Rex missions. Anyway. Yes, I got Vesperia too. I just need to have time to play it. I think I would play Zestria on X because it's because of how it is. Because Zestria is in the same world, like,
hey, Commander,
or same part of the world, or whatever.
Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
But yeah, but Berseria, especially the first, like the way they set up, it's so good.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
45 minutes, you might not even be
but I'm guessing that's not why you
a Therian yet. I can't remember. It takes a while. I'm good.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
We'll talk to Tally.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space.
Nice.
Thank
Yes.
you again for bringing me along.
It's a good part, and that's where it really picks up.
It's a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship.
And obviously, once you start collecting team members.
Comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was 300 years ago.
Your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food.
But yeah, no, Berseria is such a... I've never played, as I said, I've never played a Tales game before, but it looks really good and the story's really good.
To maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
And I'm okay enough with the fighting that it's good.
Tell me about your people.
I'm so itchy.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people.
So 17 million sounds like a lot of a species, but you got to remember, like right now on Earth, there's what, 7 billion, and like probably at the time of this, there's probably like 20 billion humans throughout the universe. Who knows?
What kind of freedoms?
But they're all stuck on like
It's
ships.
illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder why the Quarians were never given a planet.
The
Even
Conclave
like,
is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative
like
to serve
the
on the
junky
Conclave
one. I
and
mean, they
make
live in
decisions that
suits.
affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however,
But I guess they're not,
the captain has the final
having
say.
not been not being
Tradition
embraced,
that dates back to
has
the early
a seat
days
on the
when
council.
fleet was governed
Nobody
by
cares.
martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military
Still at war with the
jurisdiction.
Geth.
The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These
Excuse
5
me.
have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the
Wow.
Conclave 4 times.
Yeah. Well, there's a thing. It's. I don't want to give anything away. Well, I can give it away. That's a different Laffy. That for sure. I can give you that one.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they
But
drove
there's
my
like
people
more
into
to it than that.
exile.
A lot more.
All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated man.
So in this one, sorry, Mass Effect,
Initially,
sort of
their
this concept
intelligence
of
was
the
as
Geth
limited as any VI.
is tied directly to the Reapers.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them
No,
to
not a
perform
clone.
more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true
Well, okay, here's the
AI
thing.
status.
The original Laffy was human. The Laffy you're going to have on your team is a Malik. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Eisen's a Malik as well. So there's three species we kind of go through. Yeah, so we got, I mean, and they differ obviously, and there's other like whatever as well. So you got humans, demons, and Maliks. Humans can become demons. If when with malevolence, if a Malik gets malevolence, they turn into a dragon. I think, yeah. But there's a lot more to it. So I'm not giving away anything by saying this. You'll learn this pretty quick. Yeah. Sort of. But they go into the point where up until 3 years ago, the night that the original Laffy was sacrificed, humans couldn't see demons or Maliks. They existed, but they didn't exist. But humans couldn't see them, or at least most humans couldn't.
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything.
It's an interesting concept. I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy that. I say none of that should give anything away to you. It really isn't.
That we were able to control them, or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Neural networks.
So the Geth share brain power?
Yeah, you'll find out that it's like almost right away.
Were
Like,
designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
but it's cool. They all have slightly different abilities, but it doesn't really matter in your group because
So
everybody's pretty superpowered.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity,
I actually really enjoyed the beginning of Berseria. Not that I'm not enjoying the where I'm at right now, but I really enjoyed the beginning of it.
or independent thought.
Why'd they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence
Oh,
became more
yeah. I
sophisticated,
remember this.
more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What happened next?
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Yes, that's true. Well, I mean, yeah. What I find funny is you end up in like the destroyed robes, and then when she finds clothes to put on, they're like, they're not much better than the destroyed robes.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance.
Sorry, I've got a little paw coming up from underneath my screen.
The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
But yes, I did like the beginning with Young Velvet was kind of fun. And really very good, like, learning how to play the game.
Searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I should go.
Oh yeah, no, I got hooked pretty quickly too. It took a while. The fighting took me a little bit because it's not really my fighting style. But But yeah, I got hooked pretty quick on the story. And this... No, not there. Okay. With that said, I have been streaming for 3.5 hours, which is great, but I need to make sure everybody in my family is eating and doing everything they need to do. So I, unfortunately, need to call it a day. Yes. And as I say, part of that's just not like, I'm not like a fighting game guy, but it's cool. I don't hate the fighting, but it's not like the fighting I'm used to. So it's more of like I got used to it and I'm enjoying it, but it wouldn't be something I would necessarily have chosen for myself. Anyway, guys, this has been another Mass Effect Monday. Hope you guys had a great day. Ryan, thank you for coming and hanging out, saying hi. Much appreciated. Thank you for the thank you, Sharks Addict, for being around. I think you've taken off. Thank you for the follows. And who followed? Somebody followed today. Boom Boom Robot was a follow. Maj had a big raid earlier. Oh no, maybe it was Grumpy Man Gaming. Grumpy Man, whatever. Somebody had a raid. No, it was 3 days ago. Maj was a raid today. Thanks so much, guys. Much appreciated. Hope to see you guys back for more Mass Effect on next Monday. Tomorrow, Tales from Berseria, and we're gonna play that until the Tales is done. Then we will probably go on to there's more Tales games if we have time before Mass Effect the Legendary Edition comes out. Yeah, Tales of Zestria. I already have it downloaded because I wasn't gonna play it, but at $9, it's definitely worth a try. Anyway, till tomorrow, guys. Have a great day. If I don't see you there, hope to see you soon. Have a great one. Wherever you are, if it's morning, good morning. If it's night, good night. Whatever, dudes. I'm gonna go have some lunch. Make sure my daughter eats. Bye-bye, guys. But we will, actually, we got a few people here. Let's see if there's somebody we can raid. I don't know if there is. If there is, there is. Or never anybody, but we could go raid Jammin. He's playing Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. I don't love Jammin. He's raided me before multiple times. So we will be nice and we will give him a raid. He's on break, of course, but I'm sure he'll be back for the raid. He's the only one in my list right now that I could raid. Unfortunately, it's not like a giant. Like I have a bunch of people I follow, but I would never raid somebody who's like 30 times, 40 times, 50 times larger than me. It's not worth it. Anyway, guys, let's go for the raid. Thanks so much for being here. And once again, hope to see you back. Of course, we're going to catch him on a break. But whatever. Bye, guys.